Howdy, partner. Sunshine here again, just to bring you a good thought of the mind. Responsibility. We are going to take a little trip into responsibility. Things that we are responsible for and have to work hard for to try to make sure we are responsible for these things. Sometimes ignorance get in the course of responsibility and allow responsibility to be put on the back page. Sometimes we call those excuses you and I make all the time. But facing these excuses is the key to being successful. Doubting that you have this by polishing up with an excuse stop you from getting across the bridge. If your excuse is I'm afraid, you ain't going. That's why I ain't flying in no airplane. Not afraid, I just ain't going up there. Now, on the other side of the beef, things gonna get a little tight right here because things ain't going right now. You don't convince people to do things that's not right. Learning how to explain what you are saying is another thing that a lot of people need to learn how to do before they start using some words, like me. I try not to use words too big for my brains. The mule taught me the smooth way of doing things. Just be straightforward. Don't play no games. Now, you be like I be like you be. We both gotta be somebody. And being somebody, we got to start relying on ourselves, our obligation. Talking about slave, you only come to be a slave for the things that you want. Sometimes you have to work for somebody else because you have no other ways of getting things so you can get these things. Then you enslave yourself. If you don't pick your hands up to eat, you will be a dead slave. Every man, woman, and child, to agree, is a slave for the body. That means you got to feed his body. You got to pick up and put in. If you don't pick up and put in, you're going to dry out like a plant don't get water. Even a plant got to drink water and send it to the right parts of itself to produce, even to make itself stand tall. Now, when you want to stand tall, you don't want to look like a pork chop bone. You want to be able to reach over there on that shelf of get more by learning more. When you convince yourself that there are other things better than making something that'll help you be successful, then you lose your ability to thinking properly because you're blaming somebody else because you don't want to try to get anything to help yourself. Those are the steps we need to step into. Like, why do we do stupid things? We haven't had a chance to think of how not to do stupid things. So we'll step on these other side as we step. Unstep, Jane, come back around the lane bring. Like the mule told the plow. If you ain't too deep, I'll pull you through here. But if you get to a root, you better get another one. I ain't going for the plain Jane thing. And I say, we'll be stepping into the field of understanding there are some things that we use against our